Some people don't feel tired because they need sleep. They feel tired because their mind never turns off. They analyze conversations long after they end. They question their choices, their words, even their identity. And while the world calls them overthinkers, psychology calls them something else: deep thinkers. If you've ever felt like your mind never stops, like thoughts replay themselves endlessly, or like you're different from everyone else, this video probably hits close to home. For deep thinkers, this isn't just a feeling, it's reality. And it's not a flaw. In fact, psychology shows it's a special way your brain is wired. In today's video, we're diving into the psychology of deep thinkers, why their brains work differently, and how understanding this can help you feel lighter, more in control, and fully embrace your unique mind. Being a deep thinker doesn't mean you overthink because you want to. It's not a habit or a problem to fix. It's a cognitive style, a natural way your brain processes the world. Deep thinkers notice patterns, search for meaning, and reflect on situations longer than most people. Conversations, decisions, and emotional experiences aren't just events. They're complex puzzles to be solved, understood, and remembered. Psychologists associate deep thinking with high cognitive sensitivity, emotional attunement, and reflective processing. Essentially, your brain notices more, feels more, and connects dots in ways others don't. This is a strength, but it also comes with challenges, which we'll explore. Have you ever felt completely drained even after doing, well, nothing? That's actually a hallmark of deep thinkers. Your mind never truly stops working. Even during rest, deep thinkers' brains stay active, replaying conversations, analyzing past decisions, and imagining future scenarios. This is what's known as high cognitive load. It's not laziness. It's really just your brain doing deep, meaningful work behind the scenes. But there's a cost. Constant mental activity prevents true relaxation, and it leaves deep thinkers feeling mentally and emotionally exhausted, even when their bodies aren't tired at all. Deep thinkers don't just think deeply, they feel deeply too. You might notice subtle shifts in mood or tone, unspoken tension in conversations, or emotional undercurrents that others seem blind to. Psychologists call this emotional attunement. It makes deep thinkers empathetic, self-aware, and emotionally intelligent, but it also means they can absorb emotions that aren't even theirs, which can be, honestly, pretty exhausting. If this sounds familiar, know this: your mind is not broken. You're simply wired to experience and process the world more deeply than most. Here's something many deep thinkers experience: feeling out of sync with the world. You might pause when others react quickly. You analyze when others simplify. Your thoughts are layered, so sometimes it's hard to explain yourself in a few sentences. This can make social interactions, well, kind of draining or frustrating. Psychology explains this. Deep thinkers operate on a different mental wavelength. Feeling misunderstood isn't your fault. It's simply how your brain processes life. Here's a common challenge. Deep thinkers often believe every thought deserves attention. But not every thought is meaningful. Your brain generates countless automatic or repetitive thoughts daily. Some are insights. Others are mental noise dressed up as intelligence. Engaging with every thought can trap you in rumination, increasing stress instead of clarity. Learning to discern which thoughts matter and which you can let go is essential for your mental well-being. If you've ever wondered why sleep or quiet time doesn't feel restorative, here's the answer. Rest requires mental disengagement, not just physical stillness. Deep thinkers' brains are conditioned to stay alert. From an early age, your mind learned that being aware and reflective was a form of safety. So even when lying down or meditating, your mind continues analyzing, replaying, and anticipating. This explains why rest often feels incomplete for deep thinkers, and why learning to truly switch off is so important. Being a deep thinker is not the same as being anxious, but the two can overlap. Your brain is wired to anticipate outcomes and analyze possibilities. While this can help in problem solving, it can also lead to excessive worry. You may find yourself preparing for problems that never happen, which is mentally exhausting. Understanding the difference allows you to approach your thoughts with compassion, not self-criticism. Despite the challenges, deep thinkers have some really remarkable strengths. They often excel at insightful problem-solving, emotional understanding and empathy, creative expression, and long-term vision. Plus, they have this unique ability to see what others might miss. History is honestly full of deep thinkers, scientists, philosophers, writers, and innovators whose depth allowed them to make some incredible discoveries and contributions. Psychology shows that, deep thinkers really thrive when they create intentional mental boundaries. Here are some practical tips. Engage in physical activities without analyzing. Journal your thoughts without judging or editing, and spend time in calm environments that feel safe. Another key step is to separate yourself from your thoughts. You are not your mind, you are the observer of your mind. This, honestly, creates space and allows you to choose when to engage and when to rest. Being a deep thinker is a gift, but only when managed well. Depth actually requires direction. Insight, on the other hand, requires rest. When balanced, deep thinking becomes clarity, creativity, and strength. Deep thinkers don't need to stop thinking. They need permission to pause. Your mind is powerful, but it doesn't need to be on all the time. Deep thinkers understand that not everything needs to be solved or analyzed immediately. Some things can simply be experienced and observed. By honoring both your depth and your need for rest, you stop seeing your mind as a burden and begin to appreciate it as a powerful instrument. If this video resonated with you, remember, your mind is not your enemy. Your depth is a gift. Understanding how your brain works and learning to balance reflection with rest can help you live fully, think clearly, and feel emotionally lighter. You don't need to think less. You need to think smarter. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more psychology insights designed to make your mind feel understood, empowered, and in control.